I just wanted to go into our computers and show you on the screen what it's like to kind of organize your files so you're not losing them, or if you have a problem with your flash drive, I'm going to show you how to reformat your flash drive to FAT32. So we have our USB plugged into our USB port on our computer. You could be using a laptop. It's going to be the same way if you have Windows. And we're going to find this file folder at the bottom here. So I'll click on file folder. If you're using a Mac, you're going to use the Finder. But we are going to be in this file folder. And on this left-hand side, we're going to scroll all the way down to our USB. So we're going to do USB drive F. And there we have Bella Bunny embroidery designs. So I want to get these files into my computer, everything inside this folder. So what you can do is we're going to go ahead and right click, and it's going to give me a bunch of different options. Now I don't see an option to copy right here, but it is up here. You can also go to show more options, and then it will say copy down there. But you could right click. You can also have it highlighted, and short key Control C is what you would press to copy. But I'm going to do it by right clicking. I see this up here and it will tell me Control C is used to copy, but I'm going to click on this button to copy. I am going to head over to my documents. Now I like to save all my stuff into my documents. You can also create a different folder here to put along this bar here, but I like to save it into documents. So we have a couple different things here. We're not going to worry about these. We're just going to leave them. What we want to do is either just paste our flash drive into here, or we want to create a new folder. So I went up to the top left here and it says new. Click on new, and then we'll click on folder. There's a bunch of different things here you could do. All we have to do is a folder. So that will pop up a folder into our documents tab here. And I'm going to label this embroidery. Embroidery designs. So whenever you do a new folder, it should highlight it, and you can change the name just by typing. Now, if you click out of it, you can see I can't type anything. You could either right click, show more options on this computer, and we are going to do rename. If you all could see that, it's at the very bottom. I'll click on rename, and I can change it to whatever. But I'll call it embroidery designs. But now we're going to go into this folder. So I double left clicked. And now we have this folder is empty. All we have to do is we could go right click. There's this button here that says paste, and a short key is Control V. We could do it that way by just clicking that, or we can go to show more options and then click paste. So there we have it. We have our file saved into our documents tab here underneath our embroidery designs folder. And you could create new folders. Say you buy something and it doesn't come in a folder already. You can create the folder for it in here and name it whatever you want to name it. Same way, vice versa, for getting designs from your computer over to your USB. Also, if you want to delete things off your USB, you can either highlight it, and you can see a trash can here. You can click the delete button on your computer, or you can right click, show more options, and click delete. So I'm just deleting this off my USB. You don't want to delete it off your computer. If you do accidentally delete it off your computer, you can go into your computer's recycling bin to try to retrieve it. But we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is reformat our flash drives. And this is more simple than you would think. We're in our USB drive. It's empty. So a huge thing is, if you didn't transfer your designs over to your computer and you want to reformat your flash drive, it's going to erase everything on the flash drive. So you want to make sure that you put it over into your computer first and then reformat your flash drive. So all we have to do is go to our flash drive here. I right clicked on it one time and it says format. So we'll go over to format, and you can see the flash drive's capacity. It said these are 4 gigabyte flash drives. It says 3.74. I guess to format it takes up space on that flash drive. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to file system, and you can see that we're already in FAT32. There's NTFS. It might be under that. It might be under exFAT. And then there's FAT32. I think exFAT may work too, but I think it's recommended for your embroidery machines to be in FAT32. Now, a lot of people don't know what FAT32 is. I don't entirely know what FAT32 is. What I know about it is that it is a format for your USBs that work well with your embroidery machines. It's a very basic format. It's just so that your machines can easily read your flash drives. And if your flash drives aren't formatted to FAT32, then it probably won't work. Or your machine might have a problem reading it. So make sure that it says FAT32 in file system, and all you have to do is click start. And it says format USB drive warning. Format will erase all data on this disk. To format the disk, click OK. To quit, click cancel. So I'm going to click OK, and it's going to format my USB, and it says it's done, format complete. And that's all you have to do for that. Okay, in order to eject your flash drive, this is very important, because if you just pull it out of your computer, it may corrupt the flash drive, it may delete some files. To properly eject your flash drive, all you have to do, find your USB drive over on the left-hand side here, and you're going to right-click, and when you right-click, you should see eject. And then you will eject, and once it ejects, it will either disappear, it might pop up on your screen that says safe to remove hardware.